aboard, folks! It's Morgoth the Barbarian here. Welcome to the third episode of our Central European Let's Play, where we're once again trying to accumulate as much wealth as we possibly can here after, when we our current or not so current year, or future year, 2025, whichever one you prefer calling it. But yes, we are trying that challenge yet again. Okay, try it again. All aboard, folks! Morgoth the Barbarian here. Welcome to the third episode of our Central European Let's Play here in Railroad Tycoon 2, where the goal is just like last time. Earn as much money as we possibly can before the present day hits and trains become extinct. Just kidding. But no, we are here in the Central European map, and we are still in the process of attempting to get the scenario goals done here. So last time out, we managed to connect all 6 hub cities within 25 years. In other words, we have managed to net ourselves to bronze. We have till 1900, by the way. So now we got to focus on getting ourselves some money and our company some money, as it's getting pretty close. And then we really got to worry about getting us some money. As in, we're going to need as much of both of these as possible. So we're hoping to get the gold in this scenario, finish it off. We have 12 game years to do so. So with that being said, you know what buttons to hit. And yeah, we did manage to get the bronze finally, as I've connected all 6 major cities: Venice, Munich, Vienna, Berlin, Paris, and London. So now we just got to give ourselves some more money in book value and in, personal net wealth. The former the latter is going to come first. So as you just saw, I'm giving myself a slight dividend. We're nowhere near 15 million just yet, so we're going to try and get that up. We also have 24 million in equity. We're a little over halfway there. I would love to pay down this debt first, this 2 million we have. So that's going to be objective number 1. Objective number 2 is to start building out national networks. And what I mean by that is anything within the territory. So if we should build out the networks here in France, in Germany, Italy, Austria, Hungary, etc., etc. The first place I think we should go to is Britain. And there's quite a bit of opportunity as I'm scanning through here. Granted, we've also got plenty down here, but the distances are a lot further out. Remember, the trains right now are running kind of slow. So I would say Britain, because of its distances between cities, is the first stop. And then Germany might be next on that list. France might be later, but by that point, the whole scenario will come to an end. We could certainly do northern Italy, too. But I prefer the British route, so we got 2 million in debt to pay off, and we got to expand here. So what do I want to do first? So right now, as pertains to London, we only have 2 trains going here, and these are the ones that are going between Paris and London. That's it. That's literally the only trains we got going here, so we need to pick that up a little bit. So objective number 1, connect to a new city. And I think I see my target right off the bat. It's Birmingham. Alright, well, that would be my first target, but as you can see, 281. Alright, we'll get this game going. Let me see if I can issue some stock first to pay down some of this debt. I would like to get rid of it. There we go. Alright, there we go. We got rid of some of our debt there. I'd like to pay that off. And yeah, as you can see, it raised the equity, so that's what we want. And that's exactly what we want. I'm going to wait to pay off the other one later. Let's get our British network up and running first. So we'll go to Birmingham. That's fine. And as I stated in the very first episode, we'll just keep it be between nations here, so the best we can. But everybody still gets a customs house regardless, so alright, this will work out beautifully. So we'll just start off from London. Have 2 trains. Do another one from Birmingham, and we're off. I believe London has a roundhouse. It should. Oh, it does. All right. Excellent. So we've got that all set up. I figure we could hit the major cities first. So that would be Manchester, Liverpool, and Middlesbrough. And Kingston Uptown Hall. Okay, yeah, basically anything with 4 houses in sight. You get the idea. And then we'll go from there. So, but there are, of course, some other areas. Oh, that was quick. And the dividend went bye-bye. Of course it did. What else is new? Let's see. We got a granary out in Brighton that might be useful to the people in London. So I wouldn't mind going for that while going for Portsmouth and Bristol. So I think I see where we need to go next. But money is kind of tight at the moment, so we're going to have to wait a little bit. Get me at least $500,000. Give me a minute. We'll try to get our dividend back. All right, that's good enough. All right, we'll try to get a small one back. How about a quarter? Maybe they'll allow us to have that. All right, because of the customs, it's going to take some time. Okay, so there we go. So now I'm going to build one to Manchester here. That seems to be the more logical spot. I know we got a huge grate over there, but that's okay. We'll build all of that. We'll have our 2 British trains go to Manchester. We'll get a 3rd one. There we go. I suppose we can swing by Liverpool after this, so that'll work. Once again, no dividend. They do not want us to have any money around here, isn't it? That's wonderful. All right. Not really giving us too much anyways. Well, there's one problem. We're in an economic depression. I didn't realize that at the start. I totally forgot all about that. So that's probably why we're not doing very well here in the money department. Let alone the economic department. That is going to have to get fixed eventually. What if I do large? First off, is there an iron mine? Okay, there is. So we could use that to set up any future steel production here. So I'll take it. Sure, why not? We'll take it. So we can set up any future steel production here. I don't think there's a steel mill here. So once again, keep it in Britain, and we're good. Yeah, we are in an economic depression, but at least we're growing revenue and profit to an extent. The personal net wealth, I can't say the same thing. That is not looking too hot. Speaking of not looking too hot, how about we pay off another loan? There we go. We'll pay that off. Do it. The turnaround intrigues me. Same with the revenue. We'll splurge on Mr. Meyer there. All right. Let's see. Cardiff. How do I want to work this? There's no reason to go over there. There's no steel mill either. Maybe one will pop up later. I don't know. I know there's one in Paris. That would take a while to reach. Although, that's true. Yeah, we'll debate it. All right, in the meantime, where do I want to go here? I'd say south. So let's go through Brighton over here. We'll get this grain mill. Get this grain silo here. There's not... Oh, there isn't just enough people over here for a village. But I'm not going to break myself... Oh, actually, we got it. Okay. Okay, that helps. Thank you. I mean, London has a granary, so there's that. For right now, I don't need to do anything fancy, because I want to go to Portsmouth. Portsmouth, or whatever you pronounce it. Apologies in advance if I screw up any pronunciations during this. I'm an American playing a Central European map. What could possibly go wrong here? We'll be fine. Absolutely fine. All right. Portsmouth's been connected. There's a couple of area. I know. I wanted to go up here, too. Is Middlesbrough its town? No, it's not. We have a couple villages up here. Carlisle and Middlesbrough. The Kingston upon the Halls there. Thank you! I need that! We need that! Come on, game. We need that economic recovery. I'm sick of this. Alright. Let's say we end in Bristol over here. At least this line. Okay, there's the end of the line right here, so we'll give it a roundhouse and all the trimmings. Okay, there we go. I could, in theory, do a loop, because later on we are going to hit that iron mine up once we can access some steel. So I suppose we can do like a British loop in a way here, so let's see. All right. I suppose we could save some money here and go around the river. All right, that'll work. Well, we're gonna go around that. Yeah. Okay, we can't do that, but we can certainly build it up to here. I suppose we'll preemptively build a station here next to this iron mine in Cardiff Junction. All right. Now we just need to get across this river over here, which I'm going to issue stock to do. All right. There's actually 2 rivers we need to get across. That's wonderful, but we did it. Close enough. We did it. Mission accomplished. All right, there we go. So now if we go back to this for a minute. We have our stops here. So Bristol, Portsmouth, and Brighton. So I'm going to need at least 3 more trains just so we're all aware. And that'll go backwards since it's going in this direction, so why not? So let's see. Oh, we'll wait till the year ends. There we go. We're looking pretty good. Okay. Alright, so we got the British part of our line set up here. So we just got to finish up here. We gotta do 3 more. We gotta do the one in Bristol here. Okay, and that's all the passenger lines I want here in jolly old England. Good! Get that economy back on track. No pun intended. We need it. Okay. So we got the main loop there. We're missing a couple cities, but it doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's see if we can finish up here. Middlesbrough's got an opportunity for some stuff. We, of course, have the stuff for the steel mill, which I'm actually going to do now. Ooh. All right. I say, okay, so here's what we're going to do. This is going to be a little bit complicated, but that's fine. You know how steel mills work, everybody. We all seen this before. Okay, so we go over there. And then I'm going to bring it to London. Sure, why not? And then it can just go straight to Liverpool. That's simple enough. We'll just do it a regular old train, even though, you know, reasons. Okay, so what else do we want? That's nice, but the stats suck on it. All right, we're not doing that. No. Oh, I see something I want. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Better idea. Better idea. All right, we'll repay both of these off. There we go. Debt has now been gone. Get out of here. We don't need any stinking debt. Give me my dividend. I got 10 years to get money. We need that money. The economy's better now. We can get money. Speaking of getting, I want this wool mill right here. Wool farm. Whatever the hell you call it. There we go. And now we can get the British textile sector up and running. Alright. I'm going to send it to Liverpool, and then it can go to London. Sure, why not? That is the wrong city, because there's nothing there. We sent it to Manchester instead. Whoopsies. Alright. This will work out just fine. There we go. We'll play it by ear if we can bring anything, get anything more there, but we'll leave it as is. Alright. Let's see. We have a granary over here in Cardiff that we could use. Let's do that. I'm gonna suck. Let's connect to Cardiff. Why not? So we'll build... Oh, that'll work. Alright, we'll build a single track there, because there's no reason to really give any passenger service from Cardiff, except from what I'm about to do right here. We'll make it very minimal. I think that works? No, it does not. Oof. Alright, it's got to be the other way around. That's right. We'll save the milk for the dairy processor that was around here somewhere. Long story short, I'm sending it to Portsmouth, and there. Yeah, it's got to go to Bristol, and then Portsmouth would be next. Okay, so that settles that. Now, can we get across the mountains to Kingston, Uptown Hall, and Middlesbrough? That's what I want to know. Yes. Actually, wait a minute. We got to bring it through town. That would be a lot better. Let's do this properly. We got to make sure we got some rail service going over here. Oh, sweet. And then let's just take out do two things at once here. Drive this to Middlesbrough. I'll leave Carlisle alone. There's really... Well... Only because of the granary opportunity that's here. I'll do it. Alright. So we've got that laid down. Oh, we are earning way more money. Remember, I got to give myself quite a bit of money here, so... That. Alright, we'll work on that first. And then let's just set some stations up here. We'll put a roundhouse over here. Why not? Let's see. I'll take this. Okay. We'll grab this thing, as well as the rest of Middlesbrough. And Carlisle will be grabbed too. We can make it small. Alright, that works. Okay, that works. And you know what, since it's the end of the line, roundhouse. Okay, so we got that set up. Everything is very nice. And actually, just in case I want to do it. There's high grading over here. There we go. That's all set. Oh, we have an oil refinery near London. And a cement plant in Ponzin. Ooh, okay. Look at that. Now we're back to, now we're cooking. There we go. That's what I would like to see. There's your oil refinery, but it's not in range, and I don't think there's an electric plant that can help with that. So that's not going to do us any good. Meanwhile, I need the dairy farm that's over here. We can actually use this. Yeah, we'll make it a medium. Yeah, refrigerated would be nice. Okay, that works. Okay, so how do we want to do this for trains here? Kingston Upton Hall is the only passenger area, so I think what I want to do is I want to have a passenger line from there. And you can just go counterclockwise. I'm not going to send any trains there. But there we go, that works. And we'll make it very slowly. And then how much grain we got again? 2. So let's see, we can do this. Let's get some industrial trains out here. Only one place we can send it, in this area at least. And then Norwich, same deal. Except this time we'll send it to London, just to spread it out a little bit better. Oh, it doesn't need that, that's right. There it is. Alright, we got it. We got all of our cargo set up, and we're good. Theory, I could have made this a single track too, but nah, I wasn't paying attention. That's fine. Alright, that's not really making anything just yet. Alright, so that looks like everything around here is looking great. Actually, we got one in Bristol as well, so we'll deal with that as well. Alright, there we go. If my memory serves me correctly, we're actually... No, never mind. I thought we were. Okay, that works. So now we got another train going in Bristol. That'll head to Middlesbrough, and we're good. Okay, so I believe, as far as I can tell, we got the British network all set up and ready to go. We'll just monitor things around here a little bit more. But long story short, Britain has basically now been connected up to our network. So all is well. Let's see. We can do another one over here. So how about some more cross-border trade here? Once again, we'll utilize the steel mill in Paris. This time I'll send it over to Boulogne-sur-Mer. They have one too. The goods can go to Manchester. Well, I don't want to spread... Well, okay, never mind. Never mind. That works just as well. All right. All right, but we can send it over there too. Might as well. We get more trains, the merrier. So that wraps up there. Now what I want to do is I would like to buy back some stock here. And I'll do it at the end of the middle of the year. So now that we've gotten Britain all set up, though, where to next? Well, let's wait a little bit. Okay, now we're good. So I'm going to buy back one round of stock. Might as well make ourselves richer here. Where to next? We've gotten Britain all connected up here. And that almost all connected up. I missed Plymouth. Oh no, such a shame. But there's nothing there, so I'm just going to move along. Where to next? France is quite spread out. We've got plenty of cities here in Germany and a lot of steel mills, in fact. There's that cement plant out in Ponsen, by the way. I think one thing I want to do here, and I've been meaning to do this for quite some time. Let's go back all the way over here for a minute. We gotta address something. I'm gonna go to Zagreb. The reason I want to go over there is I can't do it now. There's a paper mill with our name on it. I completely forgot about the wood trade. Heh. Yeah, I know. So if we set it down right... How about right there so that we can continue our journey? That's as far as I'm going. We can put down this. Okay, that works. Okay, we got that set up. I'm going to have some separate passenger line service between Vienna and Zagreb here. Might as well while we're at it. Okay, now the pulpwood stuff. So let's see. Vienna does demand paper, so we can do this just fine. Okay, there we go, and we're off. There we go. I wanted to get that set up real fast. Oh, there's an oil well outside of Vienna, but with nowhere to send that to, that's really useless. All right. I think this is probably our best bet right here. The corridor over here. It's just I need an entrance way. If I want to do this and keep it in Germany, I'm probably better off doing it, starting it from Germany itself. So we can either do it from Hanover, or I could just do one continuous line, which I like the best. And it will end up just south of Augsburg. So I think we'll do that instead. We can certainly connect to Hanover, but I would like to keep it in Germany, so this will be the starting point. I was hoping I could build it down. Oh, I can. Good. Yeah, as long as we keep it in Germany, I think we're good. We can build kind of a little shortcut if I want to through Dusseldorf. Dortmund is essentially connected here. We'll use some of our money to get to Dusseldorf. And then build the line through Cologne. I'm not setting down any stations just yet. I don't need to. Frankfurt's a whole different story. They got the steel mill sitting in my path. That was wonderful, convenient of you to put that there. All right. But I think this works. Okay. Then I guess we can either build it past this steel mill and connect it up here, or we can keep... You know what? I'll probably do that. We'll stop for right now. I gotta get money. Oh, I really gotta get money. Oh, well, there goes my... we'll have to keep the dividend intact. Well, there goes my buyback from earlier. That went well. Not. All right. We're getting there. We're at 5 million and climbing. Okay. Not going to worry about industries right now. Oh, there's some hills over here. I didn't see that. If that's the case, I'm probably better off doing this then. So that we can at least try to avoid the hills, but I can make no guarantees, and sure enough. Well, that works just as well, too. All right. I'm going to put the station right there. Oh, I don't think we can go through Mannheim because of this. Someone put their house right in their path of their train building. That's wonderful. Yeah, there's a house in the way. Oh, that's just... Why do you gotta put houses in the most inconvenient spots, game? That's not funny. Then I have to do this, and then it just turns into... Sorry, eminent domain. You've been... We need this for the greater good. You hate to see it, but I have no choice. Gotta do what we gotta do, I guess. We can avoid the river if we want, so let's see. Slice it through Stuttgart. That's, I think, how you pronounce it. Alright. Alright, let's dodge whatever river this is. And just take this all the way to Augsburg. And then hook that up. Aha! There we go. We did it. At least that part. And then I'm going to create a separate little shortcut as I start the game. Because I just realized I'm kind of short on money here. Up here. And through this way. Alright. There's really no way to get across the river and hook this up, so what you see is what you get, so oops. That's alright. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Alright, so we got our the rest of our German network set up, at least from a train track perspective. Now, do I want to do a shortcut over to Rhine, too? I would say yes. So we're going to do this, if I can. Okay, we certainly can. So we'll build a little shortcut there, too, to connect with our existing track. That way, if trains decide to go from, say... Hey! That's not funny. I was just going to say, from Dusseldorf to Belgium and all points east, we can certainly do it. Okay, there we go. Nice try, game. You can't deny me. Alright, so we got that all set up, and now it's just a matter of station building from this point forward. Hey! Hey! No robbing our trains! What are we doing here? People just cannot mind their own business. Alright, we were not getting the milk producing facility, so... The dairy farm that's there, so I guess... That works. I think Dusseldorf will probably be the one that should have the roundabout, so... What? When do we not have enough money? Oh, that's right. Money doesn't grow on trees, I guess. Well, it should. Alright. Dusseldorf is next. As I mentioned earlier, this will probably get the roundhouse treatment. Yep. And as I slowly get enough money here, we can slowly build our stations out. So Cologne would be next on the list. Again, everybody gets a customs house and just those two things. Frankfurt would be next. There's the 10-wheeler. That one's okay, but not really quite okay. I know we got steel mills everywhere, including one we could put down here if I really wanted to. Why did I put one out in the middle of nowhere? That's kind of wild. This one's a tricky one. I don't know where to put this. See, this one's the problem one, because I literally put it right next to a river. That was probably not the best option here. All right, we'll pass on that one for right now. Because that one I may need to redo a little bit. All right, we're gonna skip the yearly buyback. Mannheim, you get one. There we go. Yeah, go do what you need to do, you jerks. That's my money right there. We need that. You know what? Because of the iron mill mine that's there, sure. We can find some coal. We can have some fun here. I need 8 grand. All right. All right, hold on a minute. I need to get some cash. All right, there we go. There we go. We got it. And I think that's the last station, right? Other than Frankfurt. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we got all those set up. This one. I messed up. I clearly messed up the alignment over here. So we're going to need to dial this back just a smidge here and rebuild this whole thing. Okay. And if we're talking stations, that right there is basically our best case scenario. So there we go. That solves that problem. Yeah, take away my dividend. That's my money right there, you stupid game. Alright. Yep. Alright, I think we're going to have to issue... Nope, we can't. Gotta wait a month. Alright, we're good now. So the station can go right there. I think we need to issue some stock. We can't. And I would love to put a roundabout and the usual trimmings over here. And that basically completes our our German loops. I say loops because there's actually 2 of them. Oh, that helps a lot. Thank you. All right. And there we go. So as we move over, we got an electric plant outside of Venice. That's where our diesel would go, but I think it's a little bit too far. All right. That's to be expected as long as our net wealth is going up. There's the electric plant outside of Venice with no coal to send it. Although there is some over here in the Italian Alps. We might do that. To be determined, I guess. All right. In the meantime, we now need to get trains up and running over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so probably build 1 loop. Frankfurt will get 2. All right, so let's start building some trains here. Because it's mountainous, we'll stick to constellations here. So let's see. So we need 1 for Dortmund. We'll build it like that. Dusseldorf gets 1. Cologne gets 1. Frankfurt is actually going to get 2, but this will be the first loop. And then, speaking of loops, Frankfurt will get this loop. And 1 for Mannheim. And then 1 for Stuttgart. And that's all the trains well, we'll do 1 more, but so be it. Alright, and then finally, we'll do 1 from Munich, too. So from Munich, we'll go to... Let's cross the border, shall we? All right, there we go. We'll do that. There we go. So we got a lot more passenger trains now up and running. So we got Germany. We actually skipped the city, but I'm going to ignore that for right now. Oops. Alright, so we got that. Can we do anything with German industry or no? I didn't really do anything with the Italian industry, but I see something I like right off the bat here. Right there. Alright, so that works. Okay. So we got another one coming from Innsbruck there. Very nice. So now that we've gotten that done, can we get anything else going? I'm not really focusing on industry so much. I'm focusing on just connections, basically. Suppose an Italian plane over here might not be a bad spot to build in. We can go to Milan and Turin. And maybe Genoa, too. That would work. Alright, so we'll do Italy next. At least northern Italy. I'm not going to worry about the hills for right now. That's fine. So we're going to build one track that goes like this. I doubt we'll need to go on the hills here, so let's see. We'll build a Milan. Build one to Turin over here. That hill's a little bit too much, but assuming we build the station right around here, I think we can get Genoa connected, as well as all the other coastal towns that might be that way too. Do we have a dairy processor? No. So as it pertains to Bologna and Ravenna over here, so we can do this. I'm not going to worry about Ancona and the mountain towns later. We'll deal with that some other time. I'm not going to worry about Trieste as well for right now either. So let's see. Can we get a little... No, we can't. All right. Good to know. All right. So we got that part done. Now we got some massive station placement to deal with, to do. Starting with Milan. I'm not going to worry about the steel mill just yet. We don't really need it. We don't need it, but we will put in a roundhouse over here. Turin. Well, I would love to get those wool farms. I don't know if we will or not. No! We're just going to miss. Ah. Rats. All right. So we'll build one in Turin. We definitely need one for Bologna and Ravenna. Bologna, it's a matter of can we get the grain silo that's there too, or not. We can. I don't think we can get the produce, but it's not going to matter, because eventually the game will yell at us for shipping raw produce if it hasn't already. And then Ravenna needs one. I'm gonna I was gonna issue more stock, then the game just gave me $500,000. Oh, cool, thank you. I love money. Alright, so Ravenna now gets one. Alright, so we got our Northern Italian network set up here. We need trains. So let's see. Oh, and Genoa! I forgot about you. I can't forget about Genoa over here. There we go. Along the coast. Excellent. All right. So there we go. And then eventually this will hit up Pisa and Piombino. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but it's close enough. There's also no textile mill, so we can't make use of the wool farm that's over here. That stinks. I see iron, but if we can get this coal mine over here, assuming we can cut across here, that would work. That probably would be my next stop. Parma. There's no way to really bring that over without a dairy processor, so no. Same with Trieste. That grain is going to have to go over there. So that I think we've got the plan sawed out. So let's start with the obvious one right out of the gate, which is this one right here. I think that one was a little bit obvious right from the start, because that's literally the only grain silo where we can take the grain. So that's going to have to go to Genoa, no matter what. And now it's just a matter of how many passenger lines do I need here in northern Italy. So we'll start in Venice. And the correct answer is 7, in case you were wondering. All right. I think that's the only one I'm going to do from Venice, though. So Verona gets one. This is really simple. And one more. There you go. We've got the Italian passenger network set up, and we are off. Well, except for the part where Verona's trains are... Oh, I forgot about that. Oversight on my behalf. You know what? That's okay. Whatever. I mean, it works, right? Right? And we're going to buy back some stock, by the way. Okay. Give me back my dividend, too. What are we doing? What are we doing, game? I gotta have that dividend back. I got 7 years to get money. All right. Meanwhile, can we get this? That's what I would like to know. Yes, but it's going to be difficult. Okay. So let me get this coal mine if I can. It's way, way up there. All right, we're doing what? Good. Revenue keeps going up. That really needs to get the 15 million ASAP. What's the book value look like? Okay, we got the book value. So we're down. We got 2 out of 3. We got what's needed, the connections, and what's needed for gold. We just need to feed ourselves as much money as possible here. We got to double this. We need 15 million. We only have half of that. That's a little bit problematic. I'm going to have to start buying back some stock massively here in order to make this to work. Meanwhile, we can actually access the Swiss Alps, funny enough, if I really wanted to. But I'm only here to try to get the coal mine that's there. Let me try to get this as close as I can here. We may need a large station to pull this off. We can also get grain here, too. Yeah, that would be the best option because there's no way in heck I'm getting that. So I suppose we can double up here and get both. Yeah, all right. So there's Milan Junction, and we're going to need all that. And then the question becomes, can we actually get this to Zurich without killing ourselves from a grade perspective? There's Grave, there's Zurich, there's Bern. That would get us Switzerland, which really isn't the intention here, but nevertheless. I got to fix this. Hold on. That's just nasty stuff, but we got no choice. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we're good. We don't need to do that. Oh, jeez. If we can avoid all this, that'd be great. Well, I see a mountain pass we can hit up. Alright. We got Zurich, kind of. And we'll just snake this through all the mountain passes here. And there's the end of your station. There's burn. Nope, never mind. Game said no thank you. Not happening just yet. Uh-oh. Oh, right. Oh, dear. We're in the hole. What the heck? All right. Hey! Oh. All right. There we go. All right. So there we go. So now we got Bern and Zurich. Zurich Station's actually going to have to be pushed out a little bit further. So right there. Nice try, but I saw that at the end. Actually, that would be better, right? Yeah. So we're missing one house as opposed to two. Okay, we can do this. We'll give it a roundhouse too. Why not? If possible, I might be able to get this downhill towards Strasbourg, but that's not really needed. Ooh, can we get that iron mine? Yes. Okay, so we got Bern too. Excellent. So Switzerland has now been connected. We have two cities, so I would like a passenger rail service out here. Okay. Somehow we have no money out of all this, so we're going to get some. Alright, there we go. We'll just keep it in Switzerland. That's fine. That's fine. There's no real rhyme or reason to really, do anything with it. Okay. Get the iron here. Get the coal here. There's a steel mill in Verona. And we could bring it to Zurich. Okay, that works. That seems to be the best case scenario here for our steel mill here, so... Go there. Milan Junction has what we need. Verona's got the steel mill. And Zurich has the goods. Okay, that works. We also have a grain silo that I didn't intend to get, but hey, that works. How about that right there? That works. Alright, that works. I know it's just single track, but that's fine. I don't really anticipate too much traffic in this area unless that ends up happening anyway, so be it. Yeah, we managed to get to Switzerland too, so that's kind of a double bonus here. Alright, I need that dividend back, and I need it back now. Sorry, game, that's not how this works. And meanwhile, I'm going to buy some more stock. Yes, do it. We have quite a bit of amount. So now I'm just focusing on getting ourselves some money. That's really the main motivation here, because time is going to run out on us eventually. Oh, I missed Kiel. Oh, that stinks. Don't worry, we have the whole rest of the scenario to really get stuff here. Where did this cattle farm come from? Huh. Well, that's cool. So basically I'm going to do stuff on a very limited basis. So let's say we get... Alright, they don't really need food. You do. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to make this as limited as possible here. Okay. I think at this point, from a network building perspective, I'm pretty much all set. There's really not much more we can do here. We'll double up on this track here. Hold on. There. Alright. Okay, so we got a gravel pit outside of Zagreb. Alright. Because this concerns me now. We have 5 years to build that up. Again, we have till the end of 1900 to do this, since we get a 5-year head start. So I guess for next time out, that is going to be our main focus. We got the networks needed. We got Germany, we got Britain, we got Northern Italy, and we even got Switzerland as a bonus. But now we need to get that personal net wealth, and then we'll resume network building, which will probably be Eastern Germany, where Poland should be, but apparently is not here. This part of the Russian Empire, on Austria-Hungary too, and France, and whatever parts of Italy we didn't get, and apparently now a steel mill has decided to pop up outside of Pisa. Okay, that's awesome. Excuse me. So that'll be the plan going forward, and then it's just a matter of, getting money and stuff, so. Hey, we're doing good. We got 20 years of the playthrough down, and now it's just crunch time getting us money, because that's the difference between as is and tripling our score. So, thank y'all so much for watching. You know what buttons to hit, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out, y'all.